Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
Yes, hello and welcome to the Providence Cup. Today we have a Group D game and my mic is peaking too much, bro. Give me a moment to turn that down real quick. I don't usually speak this loud. Crazily, I know, it's weird, but back to it. It should be good now. They're still in red. That's great, that's great, it's great. We thought we'd passed the audio issues, but there's probably issues our players now. I'll talk ever so quietly. So once we'll have the Xbox Master Race, Soviet Dubov and Lewis Heaney against the Boreal Forest. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Between SRP and Chromex, we will be Arsegal first between it. Soviet and SRP, followed by Santa Fortuna after that, which will be Lewis versus Chrome. Then we have 2 more maps after that, which is first team to finish course. We have our first 2 maps of 1v1s, followed by the 2v2s after that. So we do have a definitely great map board today. Segal, Santa Fortuna, Hokkaido, Marrakesh. You know, if you wanted a perfect one, you could swap out Marrakesh probably, and others would say Santa.
If not, I can
so yeah, no, definitely sub for a very good game today. We'll quickly give Soviet Stream a quick refresh here. We're going to hope for something nice and scared. Of course, the map promises so different starts. Chapel start, Architect start, Arc Member start,
and how to glue everything with it. So.
And all the rest is great. No, I still have it a bit loud. Oh, I still have SRP audio a bit loud. That's a shame. That's a shame. Shame indeed. Anyways, and then back to what I was saying, Segal, you know, Architect start getting Sophia first and then isolating Zoe. It's just such a great map and so much variation. It's so underrated, this map is. I actually think once you learn Segal, it's so good, and once you understand the map, that's when you like it. And we see the spin come here. We will have Zoe Washington, Old Axe as the guard, and Sophia Washington, Explosion Accident as the custodian. So you know this could easily be the custodian staff for sure here. You know, you get access to the custodian disguise. You get Zoe knocked out straight away in a favourable position by an exit and a guard disguise. Then you still in that custodian disguise to get up there to Sophia for the clock. And of course there will be propanes nearby. Of course there is one by the hatchet above Genesis' body ever so close, so definitely a nice spin here, definitely a quick spin as well, you could definitely argue here. We will see Soviet, I think, just worrying what to bring. We'll looking to start Architect, it seems. SRP is planning still, and you know, starting long. You don't want a long plan this spin. Okay, we do see it as typically a quicker spin. You know, these 1 minute plans you don't really want. But thankfully, you know, both players don't take much of an advantage of the others' slower planning as they load in around similar times. Of course, Soviet will be in this phase for much longer. Of course, being an LJ console, SRP will opt for that custodian start. Toying and throwing with getting the breach off spawn, and he will opt to get to that. It's going to be interesting to see how he navigates that up to Sophia won't go for the standard Zoe thing we see off Spawn with their new method gas grenade, you know, bump onto her and then throwing that will sick her guard, and then also make her suspicious of you and chase her, chase you um, into the shrubbery nearby for a nice knockout onto Zoe, and it gives you enough time to knock out her guard and go up to Sophia. So really nice here. But we don't see any player opt for it. Sadly, we do see Soviet though come in here, gets a knockout on Sophia. It's fine to leave her there and deal with her guard. You have to deal with Zoe's guard. Sophia's guard, not so much. So.
Go for a replan and maybe pick a
So yeah, definitely for sure. Nice from Zoe here, and we'll navigate now. We'll navigate down now to try and get that Zoe kill. Of course, the guard will be allowed down here where um, Zoe goes puking, and of course the old axe isn't nice. As the guard, of course, the old axe won't go into the briefcase, but the guard thankfully is allowed to carry it. We do see a restart from SRP. Looks like he's doing the exact same as he did last time. Maybe opting not to get his stash in that first from where we saw last time. I don't know where he's trying to get into the security room, perhaps. But either way, it looks like he will get Sophia. In the radio lure here. Of course, does have camera problems, so we'll have to go around. Oh, nice from SRP there. Very nice. Shooting over the box. Usually requiring a crowbar, of course, but we do see a nice variation. Just a nice shot from the window. We'll climb into here. Won't risk trying to shoot from the window outside. Gets a nice angle onto it there. So, yeah. Definitely nice. And that is where the old axe is. So we will see the players return to there later. And again, this is where I could say that Zoe, the initial isolation of Zoe is so good. You get her guard disguise down, and that it's so great. Soviet is going places we never see really. Honestly, go around the outside of the custodian building here. SRP will now get the bump onto Zoe. We'll try and coin lure her into this corner here, perhaps to get a secret onto her from inside the bathroom would be my one guess. And that's what it looks like he will be trying to do. Or even just coin lure into the bathroom here. This would be very nice trap from random here. We'll be saving darts, which is a leisure on Segal. You do want darts, especially, you know. Is that this and Bangkok are, you could argue, are the two hardest two type maps. Bangkok definitely being harder. In a bit of we'll be in a bit of spot of bother here. We'll have to try and deal with Sophia's guard here. Of course, he will wander into the room eventually, and that's what we see. Not opting to go for the guard yet, so we'll have to try and let kill down for So Done. Pretty quickly, has missed the timing for Sophia's clock though, so a bit of pressure there, you could say. Soviet now has the custodian disguise, has the propane, has the fear down, just needs to find a way into there. Of course, we will have this side door here, which he opened earlier, so it shouldn't be locked. No, he didn't open it earlier, so the door still is locked, so he might have to try and get through here in a trespass in disguise, which is definitely hard, but you could climb through the window here, and SRP with crazy extended legal action there. That is crazy extended legal action. I'm guessing we saw a remote kill done onto Sophia, would be my guess. Or drive-by, yeah, so it would have been remote, oh, I just said it and I thought I forgot it. Wow, I'm a crap caster, Jesus Christ. As you see Soviet here, getting the castle staff disguise to try and transport this propane over to Sophia here. It's going to be interesting now. Does throw it with the remote taser case. It does have this kill able to do remote. There's definitely a nice backup to have there, that remote taser. But SRP with an unfortunate rip. Soviet will be doing the kill in a lot safer manner, and it will be done soon. Might want to hide the body perhaps if he didn't drank it, but even then should still be fine. Just to leave it here. Now we'll just have to have that Zoe kill down. Of course, not that bad of a kill really. We saw how Savannah Person had a really nice grab onto the old axe right there, of course. So it's going to be nice to see Soviet's approach to it here. Of course, still has to get that guard disguise, which is definitely more restricted than the elite guard, but you know, it's always allowed where Zoe is. So yeah, definitely going to be a nice start here from Soviet. Likewise with SRP, just unfortunately not being able to get going. And that door will lock as he didn't open it, but he's just focused now on getting Zoe back on her path. Of course, did a lovely coin lure last time. And might have missed the opportunity now. As long as she places it behind her guard, she will be. He will be fine to start luring her. She's just not catching a glimpse of the coin, unfortunately, and running out of his grasp here. Managed to get the propane inside, but unfortunately, does miss that opportunity for Zoe. So I mean, it definitely will have other opportunities here. Um, for sure. Uh, um, Soviet now trying to get a guard disguise. No, he's trying to get an elite guard disguise here now. Still in that top floor in the Hyperborean room. Throw knockout onto the guard might be a bit risky, you could say, but that is to get Sophia in this area again. Hopefully, no extended illegal action on the breach this time, which did compromise his demise. As we saw Soviet now, the elite guard disguise. Guessing he'll try and navigate back down. We'll go for the old axe in the constant tower. SRP, oh, close there. Gets the kill off on Sphere, but does manage to bump a little wire on the chandelier and make it drop, which could have been devastating. There was a guard right next to it, so one step to the left from the panic or something, and that would have been another unfortunate restart here, travelling towards the MOC room. So we'll do the MOC room, MOC lure for Zoe, and this is definitely a really nice choice, I think, from SRP, of course. He will grab the guard from this room. He will have the elite guard to go grab the old axe, which he's already opened in that regard. So yeah, for sure, a really nice start from SRP here. A good comeback, and I can definitely see him catching up on Soviet Strat here as he's just trying to find that old axe. So for sure, it's going to be very interesting to see what he does.
I think you can lure her now.
So yeah, we do see Soviet with a bit of pause. I'm assuming him and Lewis will be talking about what's the best manner here. As we do see SRP initiate the lure here. Won't opt to hide the guard after initiating the lure, just to save a bit of time. You respect it, and it's definitely a common practice. We'll see him swap into the guard disguise now. I guess we'll see him swap into Zoe's elite guard. I would assume that to go grab the old axe. Of course, he does have that custodian available, but of course not allowed to carry the old axe. So swap into the elite guard to be allowed there. Of course, the guard is not allowed out on the helipad or on the custodian, or in the. Oh, what is it called? I need to learn what that area is called. I just call it the custodian start normally. But anyways, we do see so he enters the room here. Has to have a bit of a bump on her guard. He is wandering a little bit, but yeah. Nice from SRP here. Won't opt to go in to grab the elite guard. Might realise once he's trespassing it will be the wiser option. But no, we'll try and sneak round here. Of course, we'll have the pipe and that available to climb up. We'll have to throw down the old axe. But we do see nice timing from these two elite guards here. But no, he will opt to go back and grab the elite guard. I guess now he realised that, you know,
Let's just not rip right now.
it's going to be very hard to try and grab that. There's a bit of whoosh from one of the rays in this area. Sensible enough just to wait him out. We usually see people just run, and this is a very common rip spot. So nice patience from SRP here. But Soviet now does have the old axe from the Constance Tower, so he will be in a nice position, but he will opt towards the MOC lure, it seems. So SRP definitely has the lead here, I'd say. For sure. Has the old axe ready to grab. We'll just have to swap into the elite guard here, and does have Zoe isolated. So he's swapped around the lead in his favour massively here. So there are still things to go wrong, of course. Just navigating up this building, of course, you have to watch out for the two Roman elite guards, which, you know, yeah, we did see him go inside, but, you know, it could always have a quick cycle, of course. Has the cams already taken out, so can freely run up here. Might have to watch out for a couple of enforcers, but they shouldn't be much of an issue. Hammering on the instinct, the old axe just in front of him here. So yeah, SRP has all he needs of course, can just get their guard kill and swap back into the custodian or this elite guard available for him. So definitely gonna be nice. I've just realised I've done the rookie mistake here. I haven't hidden these. How could I? Oh, someone take away my shoutcaster roll. How am I allowed to do this shit anymore? um, but anyways, SRP now will be travelling towards the MOC room. We'll swap back into the Goddess guys with the old axe, get the kill off on Zoe here, and yeah, for sure, definitely an SRP win here. Soviet now is trying to get off the MOC. I guess a guard distracted from the other room here, so definitely will be a rip here, or a bit of trouble for him. SRP, of course, has no helicopter exit due to the constant panic from the sphere kill, but does have this door open for an easy exit, and there will be the Boreal Forest taking the first map, Segal, taking the 2 points and heading off to a nice start here. Chisel server, that's very nice of you. Yeah, no, solid performance from Random. Had that unfortunate extended legal action, of course, onto Zoe, but I mean, we do see Soviet now get the kill off. We'll be trespassing out here, so if he tries to run to the exit, fair enough, but we'll go back inside and yeah, definitely move out of photo finish range now. I don't think we saw Soviet restart, so definitely, a nice run from him for sure. Just the amount of time he took on that old axe kill and the Sophia kill definitely cost him. He had too much time there, roaming around, and a bit of undecisiveness, you could say, did cost him there, unfortunately. So we will see the points be awarded now to SRP. Our next map will be a Santa Fortuna between Lewis and Chrome. And we will head to a quick break to catch our breaths, and we'll move on to Santa after it.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
Yeah, welcome back. We will see. Let's just quickly show our two next players here, Lewis Heaney and Chrome X. It would make sense. Some random person does hold in RR the Santa Fortuna record and has a very good record in it. So you could question the decision there and why he's not playing it. I'm sure there's a definite reason for that. Maybe Chrome's just way more comfortable in Santa, and we might have seen that Segal pick come through as a Chrome target pick, you could say, which is definitely things players will do look into here. In our games, we'll give Lewis a quick refresh. I'm sure he is all here and going here, so definitely gonna be a nice thing. I do have the right moist legend. I do have the right legend here, right? Don't make me doubt myself right now. I'm too stressed for this crap. Yeah, we do see Chrome running around in the ducky suit. Doesn't count as a suit in a contract, so does it really count? No, of course it does. just for some reason, in contract it classifies as its own suit. It's weird. It's weird. Um, so yeah, I think that's gonna be a very good map here for sure. We have three targets. One live kill could spice it up definitely. Especially for Jorge, we see the heart or the seeker shot be so used so common, but both things can cause a rip, and I'm sure a 5-wire Jorge kill will just take us back um, to that I like Hitman moment in Roulette League. Oh, that's great. Lewis is still not live. So it's not my problem. It's not my problem. We'll have a thing come through. I should have Discord open really. I'm just too scared to open it up here to communicate any possible issues here with Lewis and that. Um, I'm sure there's a good reason for why it's not live. Just said streams down. Streams down. We ain't seen anything from Lewis. Um, yeah, no, I did see the message in fun. I didn't realize towards the end of the map, but at least, I already realized for sure. And there's no signs of him yet. Um, a ping should be good enough, which we just see from Observer. And there we go. There we go. He's all live now. Good, 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 good. Great, fantastic, Bosch. We do see Lewis's live come through here, so we'll be seeing stand-up opportunity be played. And again, I would like to see I would like to see Hawaii Fibwire. Because if we see it in the hot, yeah, I like Hitman's little thing could come through and. Ooh. Ooh, you know what I mean? It would definitely make it interesting for sure. The way I Hitman got that kill was just crazy, man. It was. What was it? The guard was like one pick. If he did the kill a second earlier or a second. Not even a second, a millisecond earlier or a millisecond later, even, the guard would have seen Jorge. He's had a perfect head turn, and a perfect turn. It was whoa, fantastic. But yeah, we do see so common now is the Red Fox strat. Getting that early seeker off onto Rico. Of course, we usually see a seeker brought in for Jorge. Let's use the other one for Rico, and Red Fox created a strat that for Red Fox is very consistent. um, but Chrome might have some issues, and of course it's a strat that actually don't work on old gen console 100% consistently due to the FPS that Rico on 30 FPS. Rico starts 5 seconds ahead, or some stupid reason like that. Which is like this game is so different between different FPSs, and it's just crazy, man. And that's why like we see Bath guy ranting all the time um about um about about the Red Force and Pappy Freze, I'll quote now, is a huge advocate on it, and every spin can be a Red Fox strat spin for sure. Especially, I mean, there's some kill conditions, fallen objects, and drown really that don't favour it for Rico, but it's so good for loud kills and all the others for Rico really. And live kills, if you have the disguise nearby, again, is so good. But we will see the spin come through now in 5 seconds. Let's see if it is Red Fox worthy or not. So we will have Rico Delgado, Loud Pistols, Coco Field Worker, Andrea Martinez, Electrocution as the Hippo Whisperer, and Silent Shotgun as the Street Guard, the Street Soldier, for Jorge Flanco. Um, you could argue for sure Red Fox strat because of the loud Rico kill, for sure. Uh, Definitely Red Fox strat. I feel like. Motherfuckers see Rico injected mansion stuff. Yeah, for sure. That's Red Fox strat any day of the week, man. That's any day, any day that's Red Fox strat. Now, this definitely is, of course, Loud Kill is such a good place with you do it right against the wall. You think the guards on the other side of the compound will hear it, and somehow the wall is like what 8 foot tall it looks like, and somehow we don't hear it. And we do see Lewis come in first. I'm sure Chrome won't be that far behind here. Lewis will opt for that mansion staff start. We'll be opting to get Lico in the garage here. Um, Chrome opting for the submarine start, just like me. I used to adore the submarine crew start. I used to think every spin was worth it. But you know, loud kills might be a bit challenging. I'd say. Doesn't doesn't crash submarine just yet, and does opt for a restart probably because you weren't happy with how cleanly he did it. Lewis will let Rico run past here. We'll get a throw distraction onto him. It seems. Don't want to let him run. Don't want to let him run too far here, but he does get off just in time. So for sure, nice start for Lewis here. Opens the garage door as well. There's probably a loud pistol in there. I know there's a silence one, but there's probably a loud. There's you hope there's a loud one in there at least. But there's so many guards on this map that will carry a loud pistol. There's opt for the restart. Might Rico's boy might have just got clipped by one of the Roman Villa. God, I wish that was a Villa. One of the mansion guards there. Chrome though will opt for this start here. The submarine crew placed in the proximity concussive device to knock out Rico as he comes down here. Of course, Sanjay is a straightforward kill. Isolate her in her office at 220, which from both these starts is very achievable. Leave a taser, of course. We do see a plug socket in that room, but it would waste time running over to the Hero Whisperer and running back, of course. So yeah, definitely would have this taser for that kill for sure. I would actually like this mansion guard start, getting Rico where we do, because with the Kogafield guard being in a disguise needed for him, it's very simple that you would get Andrea, then Jorge, then Rico. It's the kill list in this is very linear, and you know if you're doing Rico last with that guard and where we isolate him here, you can just exit car. The car's right there. The exit's right there. You have no worries about having to hide his body because the exit is just right there. Um, but yeah, we'll see. News drag his body all the way into there. He will travel down to Andrea's compound soon to get the isolation off onto her. We do see the Silent Takedown XP performance HUD come through on Chrome's screen, indicating that he has got that knockout successfully onto Rico. Of course, proximity concussive device slightly quieter than the explosive one, so no one hears it at all, which is great. Things you love to see, really. Of course, yes, Street Soldier from this compound anyway, so the disguises are definitely really nice on this spin. Just Hippo Whisperer, that's a bit out of the way. We do see this Andrea isolation starts. Chrome opted not to set it up yet. Likewise, Lewis will opt to knock out the Street Soldier first. They're definitely nice from Lewis here. And I've got a stream on. Let's have a bit of Lewis here. Let's have a bit of Lewis audio, shall we? There you go. Hopefully we get a bit of audio through here. Chromax does have that loud pistol, of course, now. Opted not to set up the Angela kill, so probably will come back in that Hippo Whisperer. And God, why is that guy in Enforcer to the Street Soldier, man? He just causes so much problems sometimes. Chrome navigating up here, not something you see often. You don't see in this area navigate up often. Want to know why he's come up here? Because there's a crowbar. Lots of other things up here as well. Wants a screwdriver. Ah, okay, that's nice. He needs. He doesn't have a silenced pistol. The spin didn't allow him to bring it in. Of course, you have to smuggle that silenced shotgun, and he probably wants that seeker for the Jorge kill. So it's really nice there to grab that screwdriver to pierce the what's it called? The water area. The water thing. Well, let's just call it the water thing, shall we? Let's come on a mutual agreement now to call that specific container the water thing. Yeah. I think that's good. Of course, you will be able to just pierce a screwdriver through it to create the water leak here in the water thing. We'll drag on Andrea's body round. Does create a nice big puddle, so I might have to move. Oh, I forgot her name as well. It's been a long time since I've played at Santa. And he will leave a micro remote taser for her there, so definitely nice. On my way to rename the water cooler to water thing. In fun, new legend, man. I love you so much. Chrome now will have to take out cameras anyways. Won't have a silenced pistol. We'll have a loud one. So we'll opt for the. Oh, this is a risky shot of a loud pistol. Gets it off second time. So all good. I'm more of a fan of opening the door and shooting through the door. But anyways, does get off and has issues because there's forces around. There's a guy outside. Oh, just stay in the bushes. Stay in the bushes. It's so much safer. He forces everywhere for Chromex, but does still keep his red guns intact. Just for Andrea though, so it's all good. It's all good. It's only Andrea red guns, not the end of the world just yet. So we did see a restart from him earlier. We'll grab his shotgun on the fifth attempt, I think, from the construction village pickup. I think it's the construction village. Oh, I need to learn my Santa names. Oh God, bro. um, But yeah, Lewis now will climb into the compound here. I'm guessing you see him isolate and knock out Andrea first before dealing with the street guard. No, we'll opt for the street guard knockout first, like he did last time, followed by the isolation onto Andrea. Um, but we do see Chrome now will head over to the Jorge kill first, it seems. Don't know where a shotgun's stashed. I can't be asked to put my head up to my monitor to try and guess where it is. My guess actually would just be in the cocoa fields. That'd be the smartest one. But Lewis had a nice draw. Oh, unfortunate for Lewis. Oh, I forgot her name again. Just peeks too far out the office door. Gets a knockout onto her. But a head turn from the guard does mean another restart here. So you would definitely consider just when you get to that Andrea compound, deal with Andrea first, then the street soldier. But nevertheless, Chrome now really successful run at the moment. We'll be heading over to Jorge. We'll be coming out of his hut now. We're around that time, 6:30. So we'll go to the crap toilet. So we'll have to wait a little bit, but it does give him time to grab his shotgun that first. I'm going to decide now to put my head up to my monitor. I can't see because he's concealed. That's great. Great game. Great game design. But no, Will now try and navigate his way through here. Okay, definitely can cause some issues, but there's so much long grass here. It's a fantasy really having this much shrubbery. Well, it's really just cocaine really, but we'll call it shrubbery just for PG reasons to hide him. I'm sure 47 loves running through cocaine constantly, or cocaine plants. It's not cocaine yet. Still need to make it. Lewis now with the Rico knockout for the third time, so hopefully third time's a charm for him in this run. But Chromex is what 6 minutes ahead. Will there be a third time for Lewis to complete this spin? Really, definitely have another shot at not isolating Andrea, but how far he gets after that will be in Chromex's hands here. Just wandering around, waiting for Jorge. It does seem like he's going to try and get that Cokerfield guard disguise first before trying to grab the shotgun. It would seem that's definitely the sensible option here, for sure. Lewis now will be approaching the compound of Andrea Martinez. We'll see what he does differently this time. What he goes for first. If he still does go for the street soldier first, gets there a little bit quicker this time. Will still opt to get this street soldier first. This time didn't get his briefcase. So it does save some seconds in that regard. But does get a bit of nicer time, and they do come into the office a little bit later this time. Gives him more time to deal with this street soldier here. So sure, very nice. Of course, you can easily knock out these people before dealing with the street soldier and that. But yeah, definitely a nice option there, just to isolate Andrea, and does successfully get it down this time. So hopefully now third time is the charm for Lewis. But Crow now in a really nice position. Will be trying to grab a Cokerfield guard, or was this just accident that he came here? No, he is throw stretching him. This was not an accident. He did mean to grab him over it. I'm guessing he does have a seeker. I'd hope. Is Lewis? Oh no, is Lewis trying to try and pop this with a loud pistol? He might be, you know. He might actually be trying to pop this with a loud pistol, not a screwdriver. He realizes no, he don't. You don't have a screwdriver. You only have a loud pistol, mate. There's one thing to do, and that is to shoot that with a loud pistol from outside. That is the respectable thing to do here. Don't do what Chrome did and go around. The one respectable thing here, if in doubt, shoot it. Okay, we'll go into the street soldiers guys here. We'll probably see him go grab a screwdriver, but we'll try and deal with cameras first. Chromex now running through the cocoa fields. The street soldier, of course, would have a shotgun. I guess right. I guess right. It is in here. It is in the cocoa fields. Wow. But Jorge is definitely in a better position to be seeked this time. Of course, we'll go to the good toilet, as we call it, and he is there. Now, no camera still with, as he's already taken out the box. So commonly done, of course. In Angelea's compound, and Lewis shoots him with a loud pistol, lots of whoosh, and gets away with it slightly, but there's another enforcer there. Nice head turn allows him to run out, and he gets out successfully before another one enforces. Oh god, oh god, don't give me heart attacks, Lewis. Oh my god. Oh, oh. I need a breather after that, man. I need a breather after that. That was. And now he gets his shotgun. Don't tell me that he could have shot this with a silent shotgun all this time. Look at the enforcers. There's so many of the fuckers. No, no, no. The panic's gone. Andrea is still safe and sound. But we do see Chrome now. That kill down onto Jorge Franco. Just a loud kill onto Rico. And the electrocution kill, of course, left onto Andrea. Wow, Lewis. That was. So he came out here. Didn't even deal with the camera. He didn't even do. Wow, that's respectable, man. He didn't even shoot. That is crazy. So okay, now is leads the water cooler. The cams are still up, so we'll have to deal with them as well. But yeah, he made some form of panic, ran into one enforcer, managed to dip from him, run towards another one, but that guy had a nice head turn, which allowed him to escape. But right as he's running out, another enforcer appeared and nearly ripped him. That is great. That is great for sure. But Chrome now will be navigating towards the Hippo Whisperer where he got that knockout onto Jorge. Got him in a area where you could definitely question for sure. Guessing a little bit of unfortunate timing on this mansion guard, but can just crouch up against here. I would run this way, so when he turns around, he doesn't insta spot you. Lewis now more loud shots. This is an arse on console. Misses the first couple, and yeah, we'll have to get out of the area again. So we'll have to go for round 3 on these on these cameras, I think. This is great. This is great. I respect this. Chrome now does get a trank off onto the Hippo Whisperer. Mansion guards are both turned around. Gives him a nice safe trank off and a nice safe range to send into the skies. Oh my god, he's taken. Oh, he seeked him. Oh, he seeked him. Okay, I thought he tranked him. I thought he tranked him. I was like, wow, that's a long animation, cuz. No, he tranked him. He seeked him. He seeked him. It's all good. Shows how much I pay attention, like, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll have a sick Hippo Whisperer. Where is he gonna be sick? It's actually a good question. Where would he be sick? Would he be sick in the... That's disgusting. Oh, you horrible person. You're thrown up in the Hippo enclosure. You wouldn't be helping me, ho. Not making the situation worse for him, lad. But we'll give him a nice knockout onto this mansion guard here. We'll be frontal, which shouldn't be heard by anyone else. We'll be fine, mate. You're concealed. It's all good. Does have a nice knockout onto the Hippo Whisperer now. Gets into this guy. Should get green guns back from Andrea, you would hope. And does. That's always a bit of a heart-stopping moment. But it's back into the Curryfield guard. And only has the Rico kill to deal with left now.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow
Hey,
client.
my bad. That isn't... I forgot to press studio mode. I was going to change it. I forgot to press studio mode. That's my bad. That's my bad. It's been a long day. I've had double chemistry today. Yeah, allow me to do it. Okay. Does hide the bodies now. Chromex, and we'll be trying to get this kill onto Rico here. So yeah, of course, nice box here as well. We'll be in a trespass in disguise. It's gonna be interesting. There's no close exits. The closest exit would be the speedboat or the cars. We'll have the keys to the cars from Rico, but it's gonna be interesting to where he goes here. What's he opt for? Like you can see, there's no exits whatsoever. Enforcer's running both ways. He has to go somewhere. Just hop in the box. Just hop in the box. Oh my god, Chrome, you're giving me heart attacks again. Does have a key card to get back into here though. Of course, no, he doesn't because you don't. Oh, it's annoying. You don't start. You start in the disguise and you don't get the key card like you do in Sapienza. There's enforcers everywhere. He should be fine. Just stick here. Someone might look down here, but just stick here and he should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully be fine. Of course, he had the opportunity to hop into the box and wait out the panic that way. Would have been the safer option, you'd argue. But that's not long at all. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. The panic don't last long at all. And Chromex 16 minutes in with a 14 minutes left on the spin. So you don't want to be ripping now. You don't, not at all. So just get to an exit now. That's what you want to do for Chrome. Just get to an exit. Safest way possible. Swap into the machine guard disguise you have. You think the lab and the safe house and Sappy the only starts to give you a key or just a key card? Sure, they probably are, but I play Sapienza that much. I just think it's on every map. But Lewis now in the Cargo Fields. Yeah, he's going to try and get the Seacroft onto Jorge, but you'd think it's a bit too late now. Chrome and the Mansion Dust guys and the car keys will be heading towards an exit. Let's just see the car key. Let's see the car exit. I like to see the car exit. You know, it's probably the safest one, and you're 16 minutes in. You're 16 and a half minutes in here. You don't want to do anything stupid at all. Some enforcers left. No cameras to worry about, of course. So yeah, we'll have a nice exit here. This guy will be conveniently exiting through this door, so we can run through that one. We'll opt just to run around the trees towards the car, and this will be the Boreal Forest taking Santa Fortuna and increasing their lead 4-0. So yeah, definitely GG on that spin from Chrome. That had me on my seat, man. That had me on the edge of my seat. From Chrome's kill to Rico, to me forgetting to turn on studio mode, and Lewis to some Lewis to for that panic in the compound. Wow, what a map that is. Santa Fortuna proven entertainment once again for us. Our next map will be the 2v2, so we'll let some random person Soviet back in here. We'll be Hokkaido. We'll take a short break so I can get my breath back, and we can look forward to a great map, the best map, next.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
So yeah, welcome back. We will be going to Kaido next, of course. Definitely one of the most popular maps in the trilogy. Really, it's so great. You always have to love Hokkaido. Um, again, so many options, so many options on this map. Fuki, Aerosol is not so much. I mean, he doesn't really move, does he? So it would be hard, to be fair, but we try our best, don't we? But what we have for Yuki, we have the Seeker Strat, we have the sauna, of course, the Gonzo Isolation, the Sushi Law to get her over is underused, underrated as fuck for fallen object kills. I love it. If you see fallen object Yuki, I'm all over starting Chef. I'm all over it. Especially if it's a quick solo skill as well. I'm all over starting Chef. And that's the variation it brings. And of course we did see what was it? What if Throat dub it in the end? His new little thing he released today about isolating Yuki outside the staff area in between the garage. What'll he end up dubbing it? Because last time I checked, he called it the breach of hallway isolation or something like that. So it does need more justice, doesn't it? So yeah, they're definitely Card typically going to be a very interesting map here. Um, Lewis not completing the surgeons yet. What? How dare he? And of course, we do see the returnable players. It will be a 2v2 first team to finish. So, for example, Chrome X could finish, but if Lewis and Soviet finish before some random person, they'll get the points. They'll get the 2 points, and then Boreal Forest will get none. So, Exports Master Race definitely not out yet. Of course, you don't get points for winning, you get points for map wins. So currently Boreal Forest is taking 4 points from this map. So if they win this map and go 6 them up, Marrakesh is still to play for. Because them 2 points for Xbox Masquerade are definitely better than none. You've got 2 points, you've taken 2 from someone else in your league. So every map is worth playing for in the groups here. For sure. Random, beg you rises yes to go live. He is a bloody admin. You'd hope he knows what he's done. Is he a fright me once again? There you go. Right, he's got up in so many scares. God, I need a heart rate monitor on these cars. But yeah, there's only gonna be an interesting map. Boreal Force definitely have the momentum coming through both Segal and Santa. As our spin will be Aerosodas, Shoot the Hearts and Morg Doctor and Yuki Yamazaki, Cleaver, Resort Staff. Wow, quickie spin. Quickie spin. For sure. This is a quick spin, man. You have you would 100% start Morg for this, right? This is where you showcase Throat Strat, if anything, I think. You have a cleaver. No, you don't. Yes, you do. You have a cleaver in the morgue as well. The only thing that you have to grab is a resort star. You have a cleaver right there. It's hostile Yuki, yeah, but it's just so I just like it. You will get a bullet impact shooting that camera without a Kruger. So they're gonna be interested to see how he grabs this disguise. Everyone's gonna be panicked cuz you need a morgue doctor. I would have dealt with a morgue doctor before shooting the camera, I can't lie. But whatever works, as long as he gets the seeker off, which I assume is what he's gonna be doing for Yuki, it don't really matter here. Where's his stash? In the garage, I assume. Or we don't have one. Fair enough, based. Don't have a stash. I respect that. Shoot the heart. I always like seeing the good old sniper come through. We do see a restart from Chrome here. Likewise, a random person just waiting out these two people to come back here. Won't. Well, first screwdriver doesn't have a trank or anything to take these out in an easier manner. Lewis will snare off the gondola here, getting the knockout onto Yuki, so nice efficient isolation. Here we do see Soviet, his teammate, opt for a completely different strat. Of course, we'll off that Morg Star, get the 2 more doctors straight away in the cleaver there. So of course we'll have just to shoot the heart from here. We'll up the sniper shot here. Turn around the guard, that's interesting, because you wouldn't knock him out anyways. Unless he's done that shot just to make it easier for him, which I just respect, to be honest. Um, this bodyguard can definitely be a pain in the ass to deal with. Does box him, and you get rid of the cams here. You know, you You get the kill here. It's such a great spot. There's a little room here. Sniper makes it a lot easier. That will be Soviet getting the first kill. No, it won't. Chrome got it first, but he restarted, so it's illegitimate. I'm gonna have to Soviet my console, brother. um, Lewis now, I presume, will be heading over to the morgue area to get that morgue doctor, kill some soldiers, and the Yuki kill, of course. Resort staff is the free one. You just pinch the guy at the shower and you pinch his clothes. Lewis is just waiting out this guy. I don't know whether he thought he could just jump the countertop. No, we'll be opting to get the cleave from here and not the one in the morgue. Soviet will swap into the resort staff here. Not travel towards Yuki yet. Gotta be interesting to see what he does. I want to see what he does for Yuki here. Why is someone coming down here, fam? Who's come down here? Anyways, it doesn't matter. What matters is he'll be able to now to travel towards Yuki. Would have missed a secret opportunity, so we'll have to wait for Sauna. Just go outside, Soviet. You have all you need for the Yuki kill. Just go outside. It's safe out there. You can just climb up the pipe or something. But we do see Lewis opt for this resort staff and the little laundry room next to the garage. Does have the cleaver? Yeah, it does. He took it for the restaurant, didn't he? So this will be the kill done first. Won't opt to go up towards the and get the first kill done up there. He will opt just get this kill out of the way first. Chrome as well opting for this resort staff. Everyone opting for the same one. Some random person doing sauna of this spin. We've just missed him completely, ain't we? We've just missed him completely. Of course, didn't start in the suite, so won't have that. What is it, 20-30 second quicker Yuki? We'll have to wait her out ever so slightly here. So yeah, everyone just running around. Everyone has the Soda's kill except from Lewis, who has the Yuki kill. We love it. We love someone who's different, of course. Especially in this when you can have a teammate to talk to. I don't know if they are communicating, but it'd be great if they are. Unless we're no, I'm doing it my way, bitch. But we do see him now come down. We'll just need to grab one of the more doctors here and shoot. So it's hard, of course, easier said than done. A couple of missed shots, and you're in a spot of bother down here. But SRP does have that kill down onto Yuki. Does have the exit. Chromex has a long wait. He has a very. I'm casting from inside a tornado. Am I? Oh shit, does it sound that bad? Oh, don't say I'll turn into Nezuko, fam. Oh. Oh no. I'm probably breathing too much, I'm speaking too much. That's probably what it is. But we do see SRP finish here. Just the exit, bro, I know, I exhale so deeply. But we do see Chromex just waiting now. Likewise, the Soviet will have to wait for this Yuki to wander in here. So actually, favours Xbox Master Race here, I would say for sure. He has the Morgue Dr. Lewis. Soviet's heading towards an exit. Chrome, what, 318, has a whole minute left to wait. But this kill on Sodas is pivotal. Goes as close up as he can. Don't miss. He doesn't miss. Puts the pistol away. No one else hears. And he's fine just to walk out. So just the bodyguards, guys. Just a bit of safety. I respect that. I respect it for sure. And it will be Lewis heading towards the exit. In fun, that's true. He does not miss at all. You don't miss them. You don't miss them. He's that good. You don't miss them. But yeah, this will be Xbox Master Race. Taking Hokkaido, getting some points on the board. Yeah, no, I said Seeker Strat for Yuki. And I think this is why we see the Seeker Strat. You wait so long for Sauna. You wait. They hit done like. To be honest, yeah. The Soviet, no, to be honest, no Soviet. He probably thought that it was when he was done. I would not be surprised at all. Soviet. Okay, yeah, it's when I'm done. The Chrome does have the kill, will calm down, but yeah, definitely. Lewis, just show the 5-star screen, Lewis, and then you can be done. Yeah, for sure. The Crow now coming down to the 8, but I think it's just too late here. He had that one rip. What did he rip on? He ripped on something I can't remember. Too much happened on this map. But yeah, just outside first finish, as you said. And yeah, with Soviet and Lewis both being old gen Xbox, I can't see SRP and Chrome making a comeback. Um, come back in the fair finish course, and we will see our final map being Marrakesh. We will take a quick break again. I do need my water. I need my water. That we see it, but I talk too much and we have it. I can't by myself. I talk too much. And we have Marrakesh next. Will we see Boreal take a nice lead to 6-2 and take 6 points? Or will Xbox Master Race level it 4-4 and the points be shared?
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further, hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare.
Yeah, welcome back for the side of Marrakesh here. Oh, it's such a great map. I think Marrakesh is overhated and underrated. Such a good map, cuz. You know, people say there's not much variation. Well, I say you're wrong. The Klaus lockdown strat, starting in the school parking lot and lockdown in Klaus, is so underrated. And if you don't learn it, I suggest you go learn it. You know, of course, Razor's a bit boring. We normally see him done in the same way. But with SRP, something different. You know what I mean? It's great. This is great. This is what I love to see. Razor and Messick gamers are the best gamers. There might be a bit of bias now because of this. No, I have to keep this fair. I have to keep this fair. If Lewis and Soviet put out some lockdown Klaus shot, I'd respect it. Of course, like if you have like Battle Axe, right? If you have Battle Axe's Battle Axe, what's his name? Klaus or Saber Klaus. Mate, just use the lot. Get him towards the school. Get him in the school. Like, and you have a disguises near the school. It's so underrated and so underused. This map is so great, and I think what puts people off is the disguises. What, they're 18, 17, 19 disguises on Marrakesh, and the issue is a lot of them are boring to grab. It's usually just a massive grenade, a seeker, you know, boringness. But we see, look at this strat. We get Klaus isolated at around the same time he would doing the normal strat, but we have Razor down as well. It's great. What's not to love about this strat? It's such a good map, and definitely gonna be a great map to have coming up last year. It's going to be good. We've seen great performances from these players throughout the game so far. And it's going to be a great map to finish on, in my opinion. And Segal, Santa, Hokkaido, Marrakesh. It's a near enough perfect map, I'd say. It's great. Lovely. Beautiful. Amazing. Bosh. This ad was paid, but it's not even ad. I'll do this for free. And we do have Razor Zaidan, Injected Poison, Handyman, And Klaus Hugo Strandberg, Fire Axe as the waiter. You just hammer on waiter. Start, you would assume, knock out the handyman at 40 seconds and just leave him there. Of course, the Fire Axe is in the consular basement, which could point to. Nah, you wouldn't do a secret strat. Marrakesh. Now, if I was someone called Gordini and you were someone called Joker J, you, a timeout would happen for that. Consider yourself lucky coloured. It's not great, yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I think you would just start wait here. It's just a long one to grab, isn't it? You know, especially waiter. It's just a seeker or a grenade off onto him. There's one of them boring disguises. Ugh. Handyman is it's a bit weird with Handyman, isn't it? It's a starting location, but you don't start in it. You just grab him here at 40 seconds, but we do see some random person and Chrome will do the secret strat. I respect this. I respect this really, because you'd knock out. You're gonna knock out Klaus. You're gonna knock out Klaus by the fire axe. You just have to go grab the wedge, guys. Of course, you will be an elite soldier initially. Then you have to grab the handyman somehow and grab. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do. It does give you a nicer Klaus, you would assume, which you could just let Razor return to school and still do the standard thing for him. Yeah, you really could here. Of course, while you're in the elite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You might miss handyman. Oh no, the handyman's still in here. So actually, do you know what? I'll rate this. The door. Shut the door. Oh my days, some random. I've had plenty of heart attacks this game already. I don't need another one. But yeah, has a handyman. He will get Klaus or Klaus. Jesus, Razor first here. It's gonna be interesting. Soviet and Lewis struggling a bit on that planet. Lewis will start on the way to skies likewise with Soviet. Are they gonna go for the fire axe first or what? What are they gonna do? What's their thought process here? What are they going for? Where are they going? Lewis will go for that fire axe first and go around that way. I don't know, we'll still opt for it. And lots of whoosh, run away, Lewis. That will get investigated. No one's turning this nice way. Bless him. We'll grab the bombs here, you would assume. But SRP now. Razor is a free position. Just jab him, fam. Just jab him. Just jab him. Stab him. Yeah, you can. That's fine. That's fine. Just do it, man. That's a fine angle. Just do it. Now that guy's coming around. Oh, you butchered it. Now he's come back. Yeah. Well, this is good for Sam Random Person. Should have done it. I'm telling you, should have done it. He could opt for it now. Oh, the guy. Bump him a little bit more. Bump him more. Go for it, please. Oh, yes. Oh God, he gets it. The lure does sort of work, but Klaus will be a bit further ahead than he'd want, but definitely still saveable. Not that many elite guards to deal with down there, but it for sure doable. Chrome here. We'll do the exact same. Not to shut them two guards. We'll probably see him get him in the same position. Or would he go? No. What's he gonna do? Is he going to jab Razor? No. Okay, he's going to isolate Klaus first, then worry about Razor later. We do see a restart now from some random person, so we might see him do the same thing as Chrome here. Of course, they will be talking to each other. Soviet does have that rip, but we do see Lewis. Oh my God! Why do I speak? Why do I speak? I go to praise Lewis for getting Klaus isolated. Then he has to restart. Why do I bother, man? Chrome, don't you dare. No, okay, good. Right, Chrome now has all he needs a Razor. He has it. He's just moving. He's running about a little bit. Where's he going? Where's he going? He's going to the consular bathroom. But nice. He's got a nice little area here. Of course, the good thing about the consulate is only the security enforcers and the janitors and some of the people inside. But, he has a bit of whooshy Oh, he goes against getting the kill. He goes against getting the kill, and he's in a bit of bother, in a spot of bother. Some random person will now try and get the handyman disguise. Let's see what he could do here. Because when he kept bumping Razor last time, I think he could have just gone for it. I went, if I was running random person, I would jab him. Because if you rip 2 minutes in, it's not the end of the world at all. Not at all. Chrome now just trying to find a way. No, he will try and... Chrome, yeah, that's sensible from Chrome. I'm guessing he will try and get the conscious... the weight disguise next, you would argue. Get that Klaus kill, will then get Razor as he returns to school, or even after he's back at the school. Blues and Soviet now back to where they were, running through the garage and the consulate itself to try and reach... try and get this going to Klaus, of course. Lewis was unsuccessful, or both were unsuccessful last time. Lewis now is trying to get the fire axe through with the bombs. I'm more a fan of just a shot onto the guard, really, but of course you have to have a big illegal weapon to carry through. So actually, I understand that. Why they're using the bombs here. SRP, just bump him a little bit here, and he'll be actually fine to jab him, to be honest. So definitely getting Razor in a nice position here. The guard just needs to move on. And he will be in a position where he can jab him, and he does get the kill off. So yeah, very nice kill for some random person here. Really utilising the Seek strat onto Razor. So yeah, definitely really nice here. And definitely will get Klaus in a better position as he was last time. If he's quick enough, won't have to deal with any guards. But it does seem that Klaus is a little bit of ahead of where he wants him to be. But no, should be in a nice position. Gets an angle, and yeah, really nice. Just has that weighted disguise left to grab. Will be an unconscious witness, a beating up of Klaus, but it's all good. No one heard. No one heard his screams, and will be so. Where's this fire axe gone? The fuck did it go? He dragged what? He dragged. I'm confused, bro. He dragged Klaus onto it, and it just disappeared. It's gone through the floor. It must have gone through the floor. What? Oh no, don't. That's sad, man. Don't do. Oh, it's gone through the floor. Oh, and he's ripped because of it. This game sucks, doesn't it? Why do we play this game when that can happen? So yeah, will be a restart from Soviet. Very forced, because unfortunate, very unfortunate for him there. The lead would be in Soviets and Chrome's hands here. They will just have to wait a little bit for Razor here. Yeah, imagine play. Yeah, that's trim fun. Imagine playing this game competitively. Sucks. But yeah, we'll see. Moving on. That's mad. That's mad. The fire's just been pushed through the floor. That's really unfortunate here. But Chrome restarts as well. No, I'm not. Oh, that's cheeky. He goes to that nice little waiter grab there. Unfortunately, doesn't get it off. Doesn't get it off. Random is going for the safer one here. But if Chrome was to get that off, I'd respect that. That'd been great to see Chrome get that off there. Unfortunately, got spotted and got compromised. So yeah, him and Soviet back on level terms. Soviet's rib, you could argue, was a bit more unfortunate. But yeah, not as much pressure on Soviet now. For us at least. Of course, he don't know. For all he knows, he can look at that spin time and think, you're in the position, especially on Marrakesh. Sure, I could be out this. Any minute, they can press done. So yeah, definitely nice. This one person does have the weight disguise. We'll be looking to get the kill into Klaus first, or both. Oh, well, maybe Lewis is the kill on Soviet. Nearly. No, I'm gonna say Soviet got the kill. He ripped. No, he didn't even rip doing it 'cause he didn't. Oh God. I can't even try and make it better for Soviet. Anyways, some random person will be the first getting both kills done. Will have to be the first to an exit. Now, what exit he'll go to doesn't matter. Chrome's nowhere near finishing. If he runs 5 minutes to an exit, so be it, because Chrome has that time to finish. So he could run 2 minutes to an exit, and quite frankly, it don't matter, really. So it's all good here. It's all good here for some random person. Definitely going to be finishing first for sure. But it's just what exit he goes for. Not no pressure at all. Can take his time completely. Can walk to the exit. Can walk or do whatever. He can do whatever he wants to the to the exit. But we do see Chrome go for that. Is a way. Wow, that is crazy. How is that a way disguise? But he doesn't go on one. What is happening in this game? Why is the waiter gone around there? I'm sure that's not what he wants at all, and that's a waste of a Snell. So we might see another restart here come through. But random does finish here. But Lewis and Soviet do have both kills down onto Clouds. We'll have them razor kills. Lewis is proper going for this. He's going for the long handyman. I'll write this. I'll write this. Is he going for the free one? He's going for the, I'll respect this for sure from Lewis. So he's having some issues. Swaps into the conscious security and goes through the garage. Not much point really, but whatever floats your boat really. Chrome has that isolation now onto Klaus. We just have to try and fondle with an idea to try and get that waiter back, and then get the handyman as well on the kill onto Razor. So lots on Chrome's palette here to do. Lewis now does have the handyman. No, he doesn't. He's still in the contract janitor. I'm guessing he thought because it started up there, there's a free one up there, but it's on the other roof, innit? The free disguise. It's on the other roof. Wake actually got the stairs to get there, so he's on the wrong roof. I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, we do see a restart come through from Chrome now. Wow. Soviet doing a bloody Ninja Warrior course to get out of the garage as well. So definitely, as long as he gets out, it's all that matters. As long as he gets out, in his books, it's all fine. 4 minutes ahead of Chrome, and Chrome with another restart. It's just not going his way yet, and this is where you consider a change of plans if you're Chrome. You're nearly halfway through a spin, nothing's going your way. Do you just go, do you know what? Nothing's going. I'm changing up. Nothing's going my way. I'm changing. This is about the mindset as well of Hitman. What do you do? What's your mindset? Lewis now does have that free handyman disguise. Will be interesting if Soviet goes to the same one following his footsteps here. So yeah, definitely going to be interesting. Still has lots of running, lots of waiting to do, of course. Lewis does here. Soviet will have to follow in suit as well. That's the stage you have to go up, Soviet. They are the ones. You just aren't allowed up them. But yeah, he will take the long route around, as we saw Lewis take. Chrome here. Well, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, some random person had it nailed. If he was to grab that waiter, that was a quick spin for him. But he played it safe. He recognised his situation in this pair. He knew that Chrome, of course, they'll be talking to each other. He knew that Chrome ripped. He knew that Chrome had just died. He knew that he could go for that safe waiter, and it's great that. Yeah, and Chrome getting the handyman we usually see done, not this long one up a roof and back down. Unfortunately, there is an enforcer. Just knock him out of the way. Just nudge him. Do a throw distraction, whatever. For some reason, the handyman is trespassing there, but not. Oh, it's weird. This game's weird. It's this time. You could argue that he's not trespassing there because he's on that roof, but it's the same roof, isn't it? As the I'm not even gonna go into it because once I go into something, I don't come out. That's. Anyways, moving on here. Oh, Louis, girl, that's tries to grab a trank off onto the guard going into the school for an easy way through. And this is why we see the headmaster way become so much more popular. It's so much safer, and you get the key. Lewis will restart, and will set him back massively. Chrome is definitely back in it here. Has he handyman skies? Won't opt to go for the raised kill, as we saw do from Randy. Will just have to try and get Klaus first, which he will. He will get Klaus off safely. He's here way before him. Has lots of time just to wait for him and breathe. Calm himself down. Breathe in, out. Give yourself a bit of rest here. Empty your thoughts and just reset. When you're 15 minutes into a spin, you ripped a lot. Just reset. Razor, is he? Oh, is he had a treat? Has Razor finally gone to a good bathroom for him? It appears Razor has gone um to the shisha bathroom, which would definitely make this kill a lot easier. A lot easier. He can then hide his body and the weight will be right there. But there's an enforcer there. Oh my god. Somehow does not get spotted in Chrome. Living on the edge. Wow. God, I'm running out of water so quick, man. I'm breathing and drinking, and it's such a thrilling game, and this is what I said about Marrakesh being so exciting and underrated. We don't see the players finish yet. We do see the players still playing 15 minutes in, but it's constant action. As we will see Chrome approach Razor here, we'll have that kill down. Definitely in the better bathroom for this spin, you would argue. Door shut, no wall wax, no GRB, gets the kill off. We'll have to hide his body, of course. It is an accident kill, but might panic someone here for sure. What's he going to do for the wages, guys? What does he have? He has a Trank, a Seeker. A Seeker's good. A Seeker's definitely very good here. Hide Razor's body, and you have a free box, and you Seeker the waiter. So, definitely going to be good here. Of course, you have the woman that roams into the bathroom as well. So, do you really want that as well? That's the questions we have to ask here. Soviet now has managed to get into the school safely. As you see, Lewis starts to catch up here. Chrome, don't pause, don't scare me like this. But yeah, we do see Lewis get the throw distraction off onto a laser here. We'll get the jab off as well. So that's both kills done for Soviov. Soviov. I've combined Soviet and Dubov. Wow. I am great at this shit. Drops down. Will be exiting the school, of course. Likewise with Random's position. It can take the first exit if he wants. Lewis is nowhere near finishing, still has to grab the handyman, get the razor done and all that, has to get to the school. So lots to do for Lewis here, but Soviet will swap into the soldiers to make his navigation out of the school easier, and we'll head towards the main exit here. Soviet, Chrome going for this way, not something you see often. You don't see this guy woken up often, of course. This guy will be carrying Razor's food once you wake him up, and we'll do a throw distraction onto him afterwards. We see it's used typically for a handyman as well, so this is a spin where nicely can be done for both. Other people will hear it, but it does nicely drop it to question them. Now the waiter does move. What's he gonna do? This is nice. You gotta use a snail here to get the waiter in here accidentally. People will hear the snail perhaps go off, but other than this, should be fine. If he drops the wrench, even just tranks him, he has the ability to do so. Grabs the waiter, no eyes about, and that's a really nice grab from Chrome there. So definitely a 1v1 here. Chrome has everything. He has everything. He has the waiter, the fire axe is right there, and Klaus is down. He just has to get in the garage and get out. Lewis still has to grab the handyman, come back down, go all the way to the school, get the kill, and come all the way out. Of course, does not have the army shot keys, so doesn't have a quick exit. Looks very good in Chrome, so this will be an amazing comeback from Chrome here. But it's not done yet. He still has to get the kill off. There are still things that can go wrong. There are still enforcers. There are still eyes. We've seen this game before. We've seen it today how bullshit this game can be. This is where you don't want it to be bullshit. The fire axe is there. He has the fire axe. He plunges it into the back of oh, it's gross to forget his name. Into the back of Klaus. Klaus's head, and Chrome Dunn has to locate an exit now. What will he go to? You'd assume the same one as random, right? The closest one. For sure. Body found, but that is Razor. Thankfully, Green Guns is kept from that accident kill. That's where you have some bullshit with like the accident kill giving you red guns. That's not what you want. My heart shake. Oh, what's he going? What's he doing? Oh, red guns? No. No, no. Is this Klaus getting found? Did he get a frontal? He must have got a frontal. That's the only thing I can think of about why Klaus got found. But he got found so late. If it was a frontal, then... So yeah, Klaus has got found. But how? Guybrush. I want to say he's on time, but I haven't done domestics often. That is... sad. Unfortunate. 8 minutes, 9 minutes left in the spin. Definitely time for Chrome here. Just has to run Lewis. Lewis takes a safer route into school this time. Very nice decision from him here. But yeah, that's so sad. We said the Chrome was so close and things can go wrong, and it happened. The things that can go wrong went wrong. And unfortunately, definitely on the back foot here. Definitely has to rely on Lewis. And Lewis has the harder kill than what Chrome did. This is a live Corn Razor in a school, in a chest disguise. Yeah, except from Loud Razors, don't get much harder, you could argue. So definitely has still things that can cause a bit of trouble, bit of issues. You know, a bit of spice in the mix for Lewis here. Gets a knockout onto this soldier here. It's normally fine to leave him there. Gets a bit of bad timing in terms of his. Just Lewis, just please, for the love of God, just stay there. Wait out this guy's cycle. Of course, he annoyingly looks out the window, then goes to this little sideway here. So basically clocks you from entering for a little bit, but all the time in the world, well, not all the time, he has 7 minutes left, but mainly all the time in the world for Lewis here as he enters the school building. Now we'll turn on the intercom and initiate Razor coming through. We'll have to get a throw action off. Of course, Marrakesh is full of items to throw. Don't is he? Oh, what? It's taking an unconventional method as well. You could argue. You see people tuck themselves up, behind the cubicles, and then just throw it over in this direction where Lewis is now. But he'll do the reverse. He'll stand where we usually see the item thrown, and throw the item where we see the person stand. A bit of I like this from Lewis. A bit of spice. Gets the throw off. Wait for Razor to bend down. He does nicely. Razor will investigate it. He will get out of the way of the doorway as well, so we'll get a nice, safe poke, you'd hope. Silent tap prompt, please show up. Oh my no, I'm done, man. I'm done. He turns around. Oh, fuck. You'd argue that's it. That's it for Lewis, you'd argue. You'd argue 6. That's it. The time he was in. You'd hope that he has enough time, but I don't think he does, and he realises that as he starts a Kill Everyone challenge. The only reasonable reaction to what just happened. The GRB. He waited so... Yeah, you phrased that perfectly. He waited so long for the prompt. He kept his distance, found the prompt, and as soon as he went for it, that's when Razor decided, I'm going to turn around, and all eyes on Chrome now. Razor again, we'll go to the Shisha bathroom. Definitely in a nice position for him. Just to poke him and get a nice kill off here. And he will have to grab the waiter. What he does with Klaus's body this time is up to him. He will have the time to experiment with that, you could argue. Or not even experiment. We'll go straight to the waiter. he had a bit of messing around with the weight last time. So if he can get this done quickly, get the weight done quickly, the quicker he can do this, the more time he has with dealing with Klaus. So definitely gonna be nice for sure what he does here. I wish I had just one scene where I could just make Chromex big, so you have to see a little small square in the corner. Just a bit of a patient game now. We'll drop down the snail I did last time. Others might hear it, but plays it well. We'll drop one of his items that's not illegal, of course. Um, Snail will go off. Wait, will drop. Gets to the skies, and now we're back to where he was 5 minutes ago. One kill down for the win. That's all he needs. Of course, with Lewis not playing anymore, they have won the game. Of course, worst case scenario, this is a draw. And they get 1 point each. But that one extra point they can get, I'm sure they'll want. They can mean everything in this Group D. So, yeah, this is all eyes on Chrome now. What happens? We want the best to happen. The game hasn't gone his way one time in this already, and it's just happened. You know, he has to do something else with Klaus's body this time, doesn't he? Or does he have to be quicker? He's definitely a better in-game time than he was last time. But he's going to get the kill off. Leave Klaus's body again. No one's coming yet. Still has green guns. And this is going to feel like a long, long, long walk to the exit. The way it gets found, thankfully it's not Klaus yet. Razor should get found soon as well by the Wandering Woman. So this walk is gonna feel like a stairway to heaven to Chrome. Longer than I think, but the rewards will be worth it. Chrome now will head towards an exit, sprinting. I've never seen 47 move his legs so quickly. Moving towards the exit, so close, yet so far. But Chrome comes towards the exit. Green Guns exits, and just like that, we're out of Marrakesh with what 2 minutes 20 seconds left on the clock, leaving it till late. Chrome finishes, random finish so long ago. I'm sure motivating him throughout, and that will be some random person and Chromex and Boreal Forest taking the 2 points and the game 6-2. GG's indeed. That was an endurance battle for sure. How long were we going for? 1 hour, 20 minutes. That meant that Marrakesh must have felt like forever for these players. And with what happened on that map, if like some other person was like the only person who didn't have a bit of BS, like we saw Soviet. Well, I'm Soviet. His fire axe phased through the floor. That's fire axe went, nah, I'm not having it. He dragged Klaus and the fire axe went, bye bye. We had the Lewis with GRB, and this game could have been a 4-4. This game could have been a 3-5. This game could have been an 8-0 for all we know. Just the little instances, the little things that went wrong that could have been prevented. The GRB on Razor, if he was just a bit more quicker. We talk about taking your time, but sometimes taking your time, taking too much time, is dangerous. Taking too much time is what will rip you. Being quicker is better than taking too much time, and that's what we saw from Lewis. Taking his time on the Razor kill was there for too long, allowed the GRB to happen. Just run up behind the target and jab him. But Random had a great problem today. Kieran had Scowl had his one rip on Scowl was unfortunate. His extended legal action. Everyone had a bit of issue with the games there. It seems. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. The more time you take, the more time you have to rip. And we saw that from Chrome, you could argue, with his rip on Marrakesh with Klaus getting found. If he was quick with the weighted grab, if he was more decisive with the weighted grab, or something like that, if he was quick, if he made the minute details quicker, the possibility of the Klaus being found would have decreased. And that's the great thing about this game. We say how much we hate it. We say how much we hate it. We say how much we hate IOI for making a crap game all the time, but it's the little details like this that we don't pick up on often that make it so good. And hopefully I've waffled enough to give Chris enough time to update the brackets as we will move on to look at the group stage here. See me, this is a group 4 game. We will look at first. So yeah, let's do the maths here. Xbox Master Race will get their first points, moving up to 2, but Real Forest will leapfrog them into second with 6 points, 2 behind CX Punk Mark 3. Refresh. Are we refresh? Oh wow, you're so good. You're so good. I love you, Chris. So yeah, that's the full table here. Um, we will get that right idea of this, you would say, once CX Punk and Mark 3 and then the Forest play each other, of course. Each team in this division play each other twice, so Xbox Master Race definitely not out of this yet. They have only got 2 points from 2 games, but they still have to play them 2 more. They're only halfway through, and so much can change in their 2 games. We will check a look at all the brackets here. Well, let's refresh them. All the brackets here, and yeah, we do see all the brackets starting to take shape. Each of them having a standard winner here, except from Group D. So it does seem to be Group D's. You have a good battle between first and second, where like 2 and 3 might have a one between second and third, and like the rest, I think we are seeing more of a battle for the second and third places rather than the top spot, because I'm sure for some teams it doesn't matter as long as you qualify. That's what people want. Of course, top 2 from every group does go through. We'll see the coming matches real quick, and yeah, of course, the next game will be in 2 days. The game I mentioned that will be good, Boreal Forest versus CX Punk Mark 3 on the 24th September, which is Saturday at 7 p.m. That's is that BST or CST? Either or. You update that? Did you? Can't update that. So I've refreshed this one. This updates. Oh no, it's updated. How? See, look how good this is. Stuff is plus. Okay, so we will have another game tomorrow, which isn't on the. It might be on the page actually. I might have to scroll down. Nah, it's broken. Oh, I am fun. What have you done, you silly man? No, I'm joking. Shall I refresh again? Let's refresh again. Let's refresh again. So much things gone wrong that this is not a surprise. Oh, there we go. Look, here it is. It's not broken. It's all good. Oh, no, it is broken actually. Well, you can see the 2 games on Sunday at least. The Improv Variety, Meme Junkie and Blythe against Fanium and myself. It's going to be a good game for sure, especially with me playing. It's always good when I play. When isn't it? And we'll have the Roulette Unprofessionals, Rocky and Nezuko-Jan take on Humidifier 2.0, of course, being Rommel and Reaper 47, of course, at 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure that's BST on that Sunday. All of games can be checked out in the Providence Cup matchup channels in the Providence server, of course. If you're not there, why aren't you? I should have a command for this moment actually. That's really poor from me. But yeah, nothing much more to say from me. I think I've gone from everything really. It's a really great performance today from every player. You know, we saw so many rips, but that was just, you can say half that was the game, and you know the players' ability today was overshadowed by the game for sure. Um, yeah, is there anyone live? Let's just quickly look, cause I need to sleep, man. Oh, of course, I hate Twitch, man. Twitch just sucks. Twitch sucks so much. But yeah, it's a great game, and again, I reiterate the point again. The game could have gone either way easily today. That game could have gone, 8-0 in favour of I forgot the team names already. The Xbox Master Race, even like on Hokkaido, Chrome had an unfortunate rip, and that's what cost it really. So look, the match could have gone either way. Segal could have gone So's way if he was a bit quicker. Satnik could have gone Lewis's way if Chrome had a bit ick. Like the one map that seemed to not go wrong for anyone was Chrome on Santa. Everyone else had a bit of bother on the maps, except from Chrome on Santa, and that's where it mattered, and that's where you could say the win came through. A 6-0 victory doesn't give the game justice, I'd say. Um, Be that truly is now all from me. Thank you to Chris, of course, for admin in. There will be games tomorrow, day after that, all the way into the grand finals. Week on Sunday, 2 weeks on Sunday. 2 weeks on Sunday. No, yes, 3, I don't know. But anyways, I'll shut up. I'll leave you over to Munga Dunglis. I'll see everyone soon. Bye bye.